It's nice to see as well because Juha's not a big talker or a big needler, so nice to see him finally
That was
explode.
special. You've been waiting. You've
Yeah.
been lying in bed for like 3 years imagining this. And then it happened.
How about
Marty,
let me take a few of your chips.
no, you have a rebuy.
And Hellmuth was just like
told
a
you having a
firecracker
rebuy, you
at
have
this
a
point.
rebuy. Any
Steaming.
arguments here?
So steaming.
You're not playing with that low stack, donkey stupid stack. Are you stupid? Match up with me.
Tony going off again.
1100.
They just know that Phil's like a firecracker.
So how do we play now? How do you want me to play like a do 7 now? I can't play with your stack. Be fair, Dink. What is this, man?
975
Devilfish, can you
raise.
believe this
Pass.
stack?
I want to ask him a question. Do they make them hats in normal size or
Pass.
just extra large stuff?
Pass. 975.
He was on his like 6th buy-in here, Hellmuth. Like, Tony's got him wedged in there in the one seat. He can't even move.
He's scared. He's scared. Don't
Just
worry.
needling
He's
him
in
for
the
not
shower.
having a full stack.
This man here is telling us how good he is and how much money he has, and now look at his stack. It's an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment. I tell you what.
Phil, I think I'll bust you right now.
Bust you.
Cool.
Maybe rebuy.
It's like
Bring
open
on more,
season.
and
This
we
is
can have
just
more Russians
great.
if you bust it.
Phil's little stack.
Bring the Russians on.
One green chip.
You know I hit every flop.
At least he hits a
5,
turn.
4,
Oh, wow.
4.
That's my flop.
Flops the full on him.
Bet it all. Take the pressure off yourself.
Bets. Not,
And it wasn't the biggest pot of all time,
1600.
but it was the final nail in the coffin, and that just made it so sweet for you.
You're not filling out our races yet. Just do them.
There's so many live tells back in this
I guess
cash game.
more.
it's all in.
Don't you flop quads?
5.
I have a 5. Is it good? No? Oh. I must be behind. No?
Can you believe this?
Have you ever seen him do this?
At least you can have a rebuy. I told you you needed a rebuy.
Re-race with a small pair again.
I told you you needed a rebuy.
Well played, Phil.
I was right. Bring him a rebuy now. Have you got it ready, Marty?
Yeah, Mr. Jack yet, baby. Don't start celebrating yet. Phil can catch lightning in the gym. Watch it. Oh!
Pretty close.
You believe
Well, that was
it.
it, baby.
In your red card.
Phil is lucky enough to catch the jack, though. No.
Red.
Justice.
Rebuy.
Phil, look at this. Everything. Everything you have.
Now watch now. Now we're playing.
He was playing already.
And now I'm playing.
The hand
I see
before
that, but
this,
now I'm playing.
Tran has bluffed him and showed it.
Now I'm gonna play with him.
He actually plays, he doesn't just talk about it.
I love to see rolling needling Hellmuth. He's one of the best
Don't
there,
worry,
isn't
I
he?
called him down for his whole stack third pair last year. You don't remember that? You want to play with me? You got it, my friend. You've declared war. I've accepted your terms.
Unfortunately. But this is Phil kind of owning himself here, really,
Yeah.
with the speech.
I'm in for the big blind, I think.
And Hellmuth had been getting shown a lot of bluffs in this entire Premier League.
Can't get 3-bet if you don't raise, right?
I think Tran had just made a move on him the last hand.
Can't get 3-bet if you limp.
Raise it. Yeah, but you can
Punish
get
him for
raised.
limping. Yeah, punish him. Teach him a lesson.
Punish the limpers.
Yeah,
And
punish
he's
them.
doing it the same way all the time. Hellmuth cannot deal with JC Tran limping. He just like, he can't accept it. He's raised this out of the small blind.
It was funny how he announced he declares wars and then immediately raises. I think he's just steaming.
Oh, he's steaming.
Yeah.
He just cannot bear to be shown up. Now, of course, in Premier League 3, even though JC won, Hellmuth did make a couple of great reads against him, and I think he's just out to outplay him all the time.
That is 35,000.
I don't know how Hellmuth's going to butcher this hand, but I just remember it felt like he did. I mean, it's not a great hand to 3-bet with in the first place, is it? But
No.
you gotta bet the flop when you
Especially
do.
against someone who's quite sticky like JC Tran. He's going to peel you a lot when he doesn't hit, and
48.
you know he's going to try and outplay you. He's not just going to give up if he misses.
And Hellmuth's betting here because he thinks he's behind, or because
He's just betting to try and blow JC off like a type of hand he has, or your hand like pocket sixes or pocket fives that he might have called with as well. He obviously just expects JC to fold those on the turn.
And I wonder if, can you sometimes call here and try and win this on the river if you're JC? I can't remember.
I like to call here, yeah, because once you call again here, it kind of looks like you have an ace. And, you know, it's not too often that Phil Hellmuth tries to get you off those big hands.
In fact, going for the raise, does it make it feel more like a bluff to you?
Yeah, it feels more like a bluff, but Phil Hellmuth's the type of player that doesn't really do too much about it. It's hard to do. I mean, what do you do here with 10-2?
23,000 total.
The amazing thing is Tran can only get him off a hand like this. He must know there's a legitimate chance that Phil has something like this.
Yeah. Phil Hellmuth's steaming, look.
I mean, it is. He's played this hand. Just you can't play like this against JC. You can't push JC Tran around like this unless you're willing to shove it in, right?
Yeah, yeah. JC's played this hand really well. I'd love to see what's going on in Phil's head right now.
But Tran's going to show him the hand after, like,
yeah,
for
he
sure.
has to show after that table talk, doesn't he? I'm looking forward to the Roland DeWolf needle too.
Yeah, you just know it's coming. Even though JC would not go on to win this Premier League, he did beat Phil at every turn.
How much you have left? I guess maybe you have me covered, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, he really wants to shove, doesn't he?
Yeah, he definitely doesn't want to fold after all that speech, and his read isn't too bad. He obviously thinks that he might be getting bluffed here, so
Nice
he's
move.
having a good think about it.
Well done.
He even said nice move.
You don't have an ace, do you?
He passed, and Tran's going to show him now. Watch Phil explode.
Oh, now I'm really on tilt.
We just seen the champion Hold'em player at work.
What 5 is it?
35.
No, you're under
No,
the
you're
gun.
15. You're,
What?
you're the big blind.
Excuse me, when are you supposed to tell me that?
45.
Phil knew that the fish knew what was going on, huh?
Yep.
How much you got over there? Phil, the county, please. Let me put you through a bit of that stuff.
That's okay.
45.
You gonna call a re-raise? Phil? Or we got a piece of crap?
I'd probably call a re-raise anyway with a piece of crap. What do you want me to do?
I mean, Hellmuth does have like over half his stack in, I think.
What's in there?
I love all the antics to Hollywood with the boots, with the aces.
45, 90, 100,000 in there. You probably have to call with anything, huh? I'm all in.
All in.
Good job. Phil, you know you must be the best reader in the game. What you got on me this time?
Well, I don't know. I have 9s. It didn't matter what I thought you had.
Oh no, I got aces.
Wow, you gave me a speech with aces.
I got you to put all your money in.
What am I going to do with 9s? What are you, some kind of genius?
You're probably going to catch a 9. That's what you're going to do. She's checking already.
Wow, what a cold-blooded thing to say. You didn't show much class, I'll tell you that.
Well, you made me count every single time, buddy.
Well, what do you think I'm going to do? I opened for 45,000.
Don't start crying. You wanted
to
tonight. I mean, look at this dealer. Jesus. If I ever play another tournament,
It's not over yet, though.
yeah,
You've got the
yeah,
diamond die.
you're right. You're
Or
right.
ace.
You're right. It's like disgusting, isn't it?
If you hit it, I won't even begrudge you.
Well, of course you won't. I had the aces against your filthy 9s. I mean, how are you
Well,
gonna
I
regret
mean,
it?
but you were a little bit rude there. You moved in with aces and gave me a speech after I called. What a great read it was.
This is the end of a long week for the
I was mad.
Devilfish.
I've never treated you like that.
Yeah. Let's give him the money. Disgusting, huh?
After all that speech as well.
I never seen no like it in my life. I'll tell you what, Eddie, if you're listening, baby, I'm going home tomorrow. You can finish the show yourself. I don't give a flying. I want my money. I want to take my rest of my money. I'm going home. This is like disgusting. Huh? Innit? Have you ever seen such a lucky guy in your life as this guy?
Well, you kind of deserve
Disgusting.
that.
Don't talk.
Well,
Well,
that was really unbelievable.
that's twice, 5, 7,
you
and no
probably don't
10.
want me to tell people in America you said
I don't give a what you want. I don't care. Disqualify me then. I don't care. I was swearing at the dealer.
I just don't want it, Dave.
I want
If you want
to.
to go out tomorrow, that's up to you, Rob, but I don't swear in front of the dealer and I don't swear in front of Vicky, and that's it.
Oh, well, what about if I don't want you wearing that suit at your old man's?